Decide you are stuck because you keep refusing to make an actual decision. You're acting like life is some Netflix menu you can scroll forever. Spoiler: indecision is a decision one that guarantees you stay exactly where you are. If you want a real, full life, you have to pick something even if you're terrified. Quit fantasizing about the perfect option. Just decide. Because clarity doesn't come before action, it comes after. Stop being a spectator in your own story. Move. Let's be real. You've been sitting there, scrolling, snacking, overthinking, telling yourself you'll start tomorrow. Guess what? Tomorrow is a myth you invented so you could avoid effort today. If you want momentum, you have to move physically, mentally, emotionally. Do something. Stand up. Walk around. Call that person. Write that sentence. Motion creates progress, so stop treating your couch like it's your soulmate. Get up, friend. Your AllWeKno like it. Own. Here's the harsh truth: your ex, your boss, the economisher, they're part of the story. But you know who's been there in every scene of this movie? You have to own your choices. When you do, you get your power back. This isn't about blame, it's about control. Because if it's your responsibility, you can change it. Own your life, no excuses. Feel. You're numbing yourself? Yeah, I see you scrolling TikTok, crushing chips, binge-watching nonsense so you don't have to feel your actual feelings. But the feelings don't disappear, they just rot inside you. You want to live fully. You have to feel fully. That means letting yourself be sad, angry, excited, or terrified. You can't cherry-pick emotions. Feel all of it. That's how you heal. That's how you grow. You are addicted to busy. You think if you stop, everything will collapse, or worse. You'll have to face your own thoughts. Here's the cheat code. Pause anyway. Sit in stillness. Breathe, reflect. The answers you're chasing won't show up. In chaos, they arrive in quiet. Pause, so you can hear them. Risk. You keep waiting for certainty. But certainty is a fairy tale. Living fully means risking failure, rejection, embarrassment. Yes, it's uncomfortable, but so is regret. You want the reward. You have to roll the dice. Take the risk. Your comfort zone is a cove. Risk. You keep waiting for certainty. But certainty is a fairy tale. Living fully means risking failure, rejection, embarrassment. Yes, it's uncomfortable, but so is regret. You want the reward. You have to roll the dice. Take the risk. Your comfort zone is a coffin with WI-fee. Step out. Learn. Your brain is starving. You're consuming, but not learning. Netflix is not knowledge. You want to grow. Read something challenging. Listen to someone you disagree with. Take a class. Stretch. Your mind growth isn't automatic, it's intentional. Feed your curiosity. It's how you stay alive in ZID. Talk makes you cringe, but ignoring your finances won't make them better. Freedom comes from having choices, and choices come from resources. Save something, even if it's small. Invest in your future self. You can't live fully if you're always panicking about bills. Handle your money like you respect your sights. How you stay alive in ZID. Create. Stop telling yourself you're not creative. You are . You were born to create. Stories, meals, solutions. Art. Creation isn't about being perfect. It's about expressing something true. Make something today, no matter how small or imperfect. Creating is proof you were here. Don't die with your ideas still inside you. I said it. You're so busy proving your point, you miss what other people are really saying. Really listening is a superpower. It builds connection, trust, understanding. If you want richer relationships, shut up and listen. Everyone has a story worth hearing. Forgive you, or hauling around old resentments like a backpack full of bricks. It's exhausting. Forgiveness isn't about saying what happened was okay, it's about freeing yourself. You can't live fully if you're chained to the past. Drop the grudge. Forgive them. Forgive yourself. It's the bravest thing you'll ever do. Notice you rush through your days in a fog of distraction. Slow down. Notice the way sunlight hits your floor. Notice how your coffee smells. Notice the face of someone you love. Life is a mosaic of tiny moments. You never notice them. You miss the whole picture. Wake up to your own life. Serve. You're so worried about your own problems, you forget the fastest way to feel better. Help someone. Else kindness is a cheat code. Serve without expecting anything back. It reconnects you to what matters. It makes you feel useful, alive, human. Be the person who lifts others up. Interrupt, you're on autopilot. Same thoughts, same excuses, same Netflix shows. Interrupt it, break your own pattern. If your brain keeps playing the same sad playlist, yank out the oak cord. A life worth living doesn't come from habits you never question. Stretch. You've shrunk your life to fit your comfort zone. Stretch it back out. Try something that scares you so much your voice shakes when you say it out loud, that trembling. That's your growth showing up to introduce itself. You forget the progress you've made. Record it. Write it down. Document your tiny victories, like they're priceless because they are. Without evidence, your brain will convince you nothing changed. Prove yourself wrong. Upgrade. You keep reusing old strategies for a new level of life. Upgrade. You're old. Software can't run this program. Update your habits. Upgrade your standards. New season. New prioritize. You're overwhelmed because you're treating everything as equally important. It's not. Pick what matters most and let the rest drop to the floor. Spoiler, the floor is where half your stress belongs. Detach: yes, again because you didn't listen the first time. Detach from who you thought you'd be by now. That old version of you was guessing. You know more now. Let them go. Persist. You quit at the first sign of resistance. Stop it. Life will always push back. Push harder. If you can tolerate boredom and frustration longer than everyone else, you win by default. Observe. You rush through your days like you're being chased. Slow down. Observe your reactions. Notice what triggers you. Examine. Be your own scientist. Speak your opinions locked up because you don't want to rock the boat. Well, maybe the boat needs rocking. Speak your truth. If people leave, they were never really with you. Disrupt. Your routines are stale. Disrupt them. Take a new route. Talk to new people. Eat something weird. Disruption isn't chaos, it's evolution. Your life is due for an upgrade. Celebrate. You downplay every win because you don't want to seem arrogant. Celebrate anyway. If you don't honor your efforts, you'll burn out chasing a finish line you never acknowledge. Declutter. You're buried under junk: physical, mental, emotional. Declutter. Toss the stuff that doesn't serve you. Can't build a masterpiece on a messy foundation. Reframe. You call it failure, call it feedback. You call it rejection, call it redirection. Reframing doesn't change reality, it changes your power over it. Words are spells. Cast better ones. Connect. You think you're independent, but you're really just lonely. Connect. Text that friend. Join that group. We are wired to belong. Your lone wolf act is costing you life. Protect. Your time is a vault. Guard it. Every yes to someone else is a no to yourself. Protect your hours like they're gold, because that's exactly what they are. Venture. You play it safe because risk feels reckless, but staying stuck is the biggest risk of all. Venture out. The unknown is where your next chapter is hiding. Reflect. You're so busy doing that, you forget to think. Reflect. Ask yourself why. You're doing what you do. A moment of reflection can save you years of misdirection. Refuse. You say yes out of guilt. Refuse. Every time you agree to something you hate, you abandon yourself. Learn to say no without apology. Self-respect requires boundaries. Refuel. You can't pour from an empty cup. Genius. Refuel. Rest isn't a luxury, it's a requirement. You can't outrun exhaustion forever. Take the break you keep postponing. Remember: remember why you started. Remember who you were before the world told you to shrink. That spark in your chest, it's still there. Remember and reignite. Final note: you are not a failure. You're just overdue for a reset. Life is messy, overwhelming, and astonishing, and you're allowed to show up imperfectly. The last cheat code is the biggest one. Love more than you think is safe. Love people who may not love you back. Love yourself when you screw up. Love the fact that you're here, alive in this messy, beautiful world. If you miss this part, you miss everything, love friend. That's the whole point. Subscribe if you know you're beautiful.